Hey, what's up, you guys? oldmps here with episode 11 of Let's Forge a Roller Coaster. Even though I still don't have the name of the map yet, which is kind of pathetic, because I probably should. But we're going to go ahead and get going with this, so we're going to go ahead and go down this way, and swish back this way, and then swish over here. My conversations never start off interesting, I've noticed that. Just a quick update, questions video still has not been uploaded, and it's actually very far away from being uploaded. Because I've been too lazy to upload it, because I've been uploading one a day, and it'll be uploaded in like 4 or 5 days, but so don't expect an answers video, because what I plan on doing is I want to make it, okay, that's too harsh return, but what I plan on doing is trying to make it, damn it, I forgot what I was going to say. I was going to try, oh yeah, as soon as I upload the video, I plan on, like, what was I gonna say? Damn it. As soon as I upload the questions video, I'll give it like a day before I go ahead and do the answers video. Like I'll do a day the day of waiting before just so I can get a lot of questions in first, and then I'll probably do an answers video. So I know at this point, like, the questions video has already been up for like probably like a week now. You're probably pretty pissed off. But unless you guys can travel into the future and tell me your questions right now, then tough shit. Even the last time I had a pretty interesting conversation. So my subject for this video is going to be, I have no damn clue, because I planned a subject for the last video, then I didn't do it for this video, and I'm like, damn it, now I feel kind of guilty. Yes, now I remember what it was. Okay, so new rule of thumb. Okay, I've done this plenty of times, and I try to avoid everybody doing that. People often think that they lose their maps because they vanish, but I found out what the issue is. So what happens whenever you have an issue with a map, even if you've named it something else for sure, every once in a while the name will automatically reset to Forge World, which is so weird. Like, I really hated it. But I was like, I figured it out, because it was really pissing me off, because I lost like 6 or 7 of my favorite maps that I didn't have in my file share, because they were just custom game maps. Because I only really put my racetracks in my file share and stuff. And pretty much I was really pissed off, because like one of my favorite maps that took forever to forge, may I say, it was a remake of one of my older maps. And it vanished. I was like, no, no. I was like so sad, because I didn't feel like remaking it, because I had gotten it just perfect too. So I was like, damn it, what am I going to do now? So then I came up with the idea of going to check what the issue was. So I went through all of my maps, and I noticed I had 4 maps named Forge World. Okay? So, pretty much, because what happened is I had finished, okay, so I checked all these maps with Forge World, and they were just straight up Forge World. Nothing new, nothing old. One of them had 1 block in it. I noticed this. I'm like, that's strange. Just 1 random ass block in here. And it was like nowhere near where the map would have been. So I was like, well, this must have nothing to do with it. Well, then I figured out the next day that I had forged a map, and then the map was gone. So I went up and I saw 5 Forge Worlds. I'm like, whoa, this is weird. So I clicked the top one, and then thank God that was the map. And I didn't save it under that. I saved it under something else. The other map was blank. It was just like the actual name of the map was just like I think it was Compact Coaster this happened with. So I went back to Compact Coaster, and I was like, what the hell? I checked, and it was there, but then it wasn't there. So it was in the Forge World. So I saved it over again, and then I saved this as Compact Coaster V2, and I went ahead and just left it. So what I found out after that is that if sorry, I looked to the side of the screen, and I forgot to turn. But, okay, so what happens is every once in a while it'll automatically rename your map as Forge World, and it'll replace the other one as a blank map. Now, if you go onto a Forge World canvas and save it over something, you, like, let's say I build a map, and it goes into the Forge World thing, but I don't realize it, and I can't find the map, so I just assume it's gone. And I go start a new one, and I start off with Forge World, and you just save it. As soon as you save the next map, the other one will vanish. Like, all those Forge Worlds will get overwritten by whatever map you saved it by. So I realized it because once I placed down the other block, I realized that the first map piece I had placed down was in the exact same position as the block piece I had placed down for a map that I was recently working on. I was like, this is so awkward. So I went ahead and I tested it out 6 or 7 times, and sure enough, that happened. Mostly it happens with maps that have a lot of lag and moving parts. Like if you have like some shield doors that, not shield doors, but have like an elevator that like a legit elevator where like the props go up and down and everything moves up and down. Those maps it's more likely to happen to those maps, I've realized, because like the complicated maps where I have a lot of like stuff, and if it's just regular stuff built down like this map is so far, except for the cannon man, like the cannon man and props that are set to normal that actually move, those are the ones that have the most trouble. Like, if you have a ton of those, like if you have like a completely mechanized map, then it's just most likely it's going to happen to it at least once. So that's why I always suggest saving multiple copies of it. Always a good thing, even though I'm being cheap and I just realized I hadn't saved it since then. Someone hadn't saved it. So that's pretty much it, and that burned up a good 6 minutes and 15 seconds. So that's 6 minutes and 15 seconds I can avoid talking about anything interesting. So just quick heads up: save 2 versions of all your maps, and then once you're done with the map, upload it to your file share. And the second you take it out of your file share, if the other map still works and everything, go save it twice, just to be on the safe side. But if it's in your file share, you can only obviously you can just go down the one, and if you have issues, you can download it from your file share, because it won't be corrupted in your file share. Your maps in your file share, I think, never get corrupted. So just a tip. And one thing I've noticed, okay, I'm hoping to God there's no Bungie members listening to me right now. Bungie.net, you can buy Bungie Pro for a year. So if you buy Bungie Pro, you get it was only like 300 Microsoft points. I had like 2,000 at the moment. I was like, oh hell yes, I bought it. Well, I realized I bought my Bungie.net thing for like Bungie Pro like a year and a half ago. I still have Bungie Pro. I still get like the minutes and everything, and I have not paid for the second year yet. And I have no clue why or how. It's just like, I guess they completely forgot I was on their list, and they're like, yeah, what the hell? Or maybe like they're huge fans of me, like, oh yeah, yes, we can't take it away from him. That's it. The second one's what I'm hoping it is, but the first one's most likely what it is. But yeah, so that was my whole thing, is that, I still have Bungie Pro. That's weird. Damn. I like that. Kind of want to do a jump. No, I shouldn't, but I do want to. I might do a jump. I'm not sure. If I can do a jump through this section, that'd be pretty badass. Probably won't, because that will probably not work too well. But see what I mean by like no black lines is, if there was a single black line throughout this whole entire section, it would have been so noticeable, and it would have been much more ugly. Much uglier. I don't know what the proper saying of it is. So okay, so I'm down to 52 ramps, about 50-ish. Once again, we're going to work these down to about... Well, with ramps, inclines, you can work yourself down to 10 or 15. Because most of the time, the only props you'll be using for decoratives that are in the incline sections are either these or these. Most of the times, you will never use inclines for decoratives. Oops, my bad, 2x2. So, just letting you guys know that these you can go down with a lot. You can do much more with these. You can run down to like 15 or 10. The other ones, I highly suggest keeping 20. Especially like the walls and the building blocks and pretty much every single one. So so I've realized I have a lot of props I haven't used yet, and this map's actually kind of lengthy so far. So what I'm gonna try doing now is, instead of going back all the way up here like I had originally said with like 4 videos ago, I was planning on going up this way. I think I changed my mind. I'm probably gonna try to make it like after this jump, if I can. Try to get it to curve off this way, veer off this way, and come around here a couple more times, and try to do some like neat tricks with like decorative props, because I want to forge with decorative props in this map. I don't know why. It's kind of a challenge, but why the hell not? So my hope is if I can do this, if I can turn this into an accurate jump, I will, because what I could do is I could make what some forgers like doing. I did like almost throughout the whole entire map of what was it called? Of Montana Coaster is curves. Where, like the map turns into a double wide for a section, and you have to switch sides. It's kind of how the basis of like most of VV Shadow Wolf's new maps work. Is that you have to do that. So pretty much, I'm gonna try getting this to go into a jump, and try to get it like at least to land like right here. And what I plan on doing is I'm gonna have like a landing platform like this for a while, but I'm also gonna have a side platform like that's angled this way, and I plan on making like this one curve in towards it this way, like much slower than that, may I say, just to let you guys know. So you'll be forced to take the inclined route over the other one. 1 second. So that's my real plan for doing this. So hopefully it'll work. I highly doubt it will, because it never works out that well. But you never know. Sometimes, like, I mean, look at the freaking cannon, man. That just came out perfect. I don't know how the hell or why the hell it just did. And I tell you what, even if you think you can possibly make this slightly better, don't touch it and save it. Like, if I wanted to make the map like, ooh, what if I could just make it like, for some reason I want to make it 10 times crappier and just go up and go into this section right here. Then save a different version of this map and delete this thing, because I can promise you 9 times out of 10 you'll never be able to recreate this damn thing. I mean, every once in a while you'll get lucky and you'll do it the exact same way. I've done it once and then I gave up on the map because it was like bad then, because that was the only thing that actually ended up working, which was really disappointing. So that's really it. So go ahead and keep this at a steady incline, because at this point I think I have a ton of speed. I'm pretty sure you have a ton of speed at this point. So we're gonna keep it at a steady upwards incline with a slight turn, because the slight turn makes it feel like it's still moving. Like I said, you always want to have it like, you want to make your roller coaster, you want to make it feel like it's alive. You know what I could do? Damn, I didn't think about that. No, because then that's too close. I don't want to try pulling it through here again. I could, but that would probably be a bad idea. Let's go ahead and keep trying to get it to curve. If it doesn't work, I might end up resulting to that one. 'Cause I mean, I guess I could probably pull it off. So we're gonna go ahead and test it out and see where exactly I land. I'm hoping, like, I have a feeling I'm gonna hit this or this. So we'll find out. So one thing I can do in order to save myself like 2 hours of time. This will not be a checkpoint, but I often build these on my map. Just go ahead and build this right here. Just place some 2x2s real quick. And the reason why I'm building it along the side to place the mongooses on, even though this is temporary, is I hate it, like utterly hate it whenever this happens. Like, most likely you'll never use these mongooses again until you're done with the map, just because you have these two here that are much easier to access. But when you're driving through the map, testing it out, or whenever you have friends, if you have mongooses randomly placed on the track, it's kind of annoying. And plus, with this, you can make sure the mongooses don't like immediately fall off as soon as you get on top of them. So let's go ahead and test this bad boy out. Whoa, crap! That's the first that's ever happened. Are the bumps too hard? No, they're not. They're fine. I just, you'll always have an issue with your map. You'll never be able to make it perfect. Just wish for the best, I guess you can say. Let's go ahead and get back on this. How much time do I have left? I'm pushing my luck. Alright, you guys, this is oldmps signing out. Remember to subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.